welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brookelynne. I am going into my first year teaching first grade, and today is actually an in-service day. It's the only in-service day that I'll be able to attend because I'm going out of town. But because of that, it's also the last day of classroom setup, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to talk to you today. It might be like more like this kind of instead of like seeing things, just because like I don't know what I'm going to be doing. We still haven't received our agenda for the day. We were going to start with meetings, but our library's AC is out, so we're in our rooms for now. My AC does not feel like it's working. I'm very warm, so that's fun. But yeah, I'm gonna start with putting some labels on my 10-drawer cart over here. And then I have a list in my phone of other things I need to get done, so let's get it started. All right, friends, so it's much later. I ended up doing a little work, and then we went into our meetings. Meetings are now done. I had to go back to the central office to get a new badge, because mine, so I'll show you the back of our badges. The back of our badges, so you see how there are 3 dots at the bottom right here? There are another 3 dots up here. There's not on the bottom, if you can realize that, because that means that they can punch a hole here or here. They cannot punch a hole here or at the bottom, because that will wreck the microchip that's inside and it won't be usable. So I haven't been able to get in my classroom on my own, or in my school building, for like the last week. So because they punched the hole in the wrong spot, they put it in the bottom. It had our badges upside down. So I had to go get a new one. It works now, thankfully. So now we're just in the classroom. Honestly, I don't even know where to start. I just need to have everything ready for open house. Everything needs to be ready for open house by the time I leave this evening. It is now like it's 2:49, I think is what it is. I can't really see that well, but 2:49. I want to be out of here by like 6 or 7, but honestly, however long it takes me to get everything done. I did go ahead and hang a few things earlier. I hot glued on some labels to some things. I got my 10-drawer cart labeled. I printed out and laminated my hand washing signs so they know how to wash their hands, as well as my procedures for my calm down center. I have that printed out and put on the wall now, and I had to hot glue the timer to the wall because it would not stay with the command strip. So I also have a bunch of yoga poses that I'm going to use a ring and like ring it together and then put it over there. That way if they want to do some yoga to calm down, they can. Most of them probably won't understand it, but you know what, if even one of them does, it's fine. I got my privacy curtain hung up. It looks very sketchy, but it's hung up. You can kind of see it all the way over there, right there. It's held together up there with some hot glue and then 3 binder clips. It's like yeah, it's a mess, but you know what, it works for what I need it for. So now I'm going to clip these together. I'm going to get on TPT and my laptop, my personal laptop, because that's the only one that's connected to my printer. Download everything I need for Meet the Teacher Night, which is also open house. Print all that I need for open house and set up my room how I want it set up for open house. That way, for open house, it'll be ready. Also, I'm like slouched down in this chair, but I don't care. My cubbies, I realized, are numbered, but they're numbered with like 5 different kinds of tape, and it's making me upset. So I think I'm going to go ahead and relabel my cubbies. What else do I need to do? I think that's all I need to do. I need to put in a couple more books into my online library, and then put my curriculum where I want it. And then we'll be ready for open house, which is kind of crazy to think about. So let's get that started. I'll kind of show you whenever I have updates on it. All right, so it's a little while later. My things are done. Also, I have gone ahead and done my Meet the Teacher little things. I'll show it to you really quickly. Okay, so I have this done, and I just realized I didn't cover my email in the last one, so we're gonna do that. But here she is. I'm gonna go ahead and leave those right there. Oh goodness, I almost broke something. And now I need to organize my crayons into colored drawers. So we're gonna do that. Not sure how long it'll take. Hopefully y'all will see it in just 1 second and it'll be done. Okay, so I have all of the crayons. You know where my stick in my hair? I forgot a claw clip today. But I have the crayons sorted. So it's peach and yellow, all the pinks and purples and oranges, because like there's so many variations of those. Then this is black. The bottom one's black, white, brown, gray. Over here is reds, and there's like not a lot of them. All the different types of blues, and then the two main different types of greens. The one that's like yellow green I put in here with the yellows because we will have to use the red, the blue, and the green in our curriculum. It's part of like, all right, so if it's a vowel sound or whatever, circle it in red. If it's a consonant, circle it in blue, something like that. There's like, you know, if you hold your mouth open when you say this blend, circle in this color, that kind of deal. So that's all that. I'm gonna label it, make the labels while I'm away this week. Then when I come in on Monday, I'll label them. So our new math curriculum came in, and I was just gonna leave it there, and it's been there for 2 days. I'm now realizing that I hate having it there. So I'm gonna go ahead and unpack it and put it on my back cubbies, I think. So that way on the first day, whenever I hand them out, it won't be like it's taking up space. Like I don't want it right here because like you can see this. And I don't want it to like the classroom to look cluttery. So I'm gonna unpack all that curriculum real quick and put it over here in the cubby area. All right, so that honestly didn't take long. I have my Unit 1 workbooks here for math. Then our student companions, which I don't even know what that is, honestly. My volume 2 is down there, but they won't need them for a while, as well as my resource kit with all like the manipulatives is down there. And then I have my snack tub on top of it. So I'm gonna break down this box right here. And what else was I gonna do? Oh, I'm going to saran wrap my teacher editions, and I'm gonna take my first edition of skills, knowledge, math, science, and social studies with me on my trip, so that during the day, I'm not gonna be going to the day sessions, I'm going to be working remotely. So I'm gonna get all that together and then give you a sweep of the room before we head out for the day. Tomorrow is open house day, so this is my last day of classroom setup. I haven't been here for almost a week because I've been out of town doing North American Youth Congress with our church organization. Just walked in, everything looks good. I have a bunch of boxes, which I'm assuming is all of our workbooks and all that stuff, as well as some other things. All my paperwork all my papers for like next week or this upcoming week for school. And then I also walked into this, which is very sad. Here you go. So my clock and my sign were up there. They're now down here. The clock has shattered and there's glass everywhere. So I get to clean that up. I'm hoping it might still work if I put the battery back in it, maybe. Oh, goodness. Oh, the poor clock. It just said, nope. All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can at least get it to work so that way I don't have to buy a new one. And I mean, if it falls again, it's not gonna break. Like the glass won't break again, so I'm gonna do it. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so it's cleaned up now. I might put in a maintenance request just to have maintenance come and sweep it. My broom's kind of not the best. It's just whoever left it here. So it's kind of broken a little bit almost, and I don't want to accidentally leave some stuff in the ground. What's it called? My goodness, guys, I'm so tired. I don't want to leave any glass on the ground, and any of my kids get hurt because of it. So we're gonna see if I can get this put in here. Okay, is it ticking? It's ticking. All right, let me reset the time on it and hang it back up. Also, I ended up just hanging my poster thing like that on the little hooks that the bulletin board had instead of on the wall with command strips because I don't want it to fall again. So my mom bought me that my first year teaching, which was almost 2 years ago now. Wow, that's kind of crazy to think about. But I also got my emergency procedure printed out. Make sure I'm covering my school name. But I'm going to put those up. All my stuff for open house is right here, so I need to get that done. A lot of little tiny stuff. Also, they sent out the thing about lunch this year. We're gonna have 3 lunch options. Like tray, which is like hot lunch. That's what I have it labeled on my door. So this is how I'm doing my lunch count this year. I don't have to mess with it. Kids are gonna come over. They have their number right up here, and their number is stuck on with the blue sticky stuff. So they'll know to just stick it back on if it falls off. And if they're doing hot lunch, they'll put it here, box lunch here, and brought from home here. So we actually don't need to know how many brought it from home. We're gonna have 3 other lunch options. Tray, which is hot lunch, a buddy box or something like that, which is like a box, like a Lunchable, and then a sack. So I need to write sack right here, like print one off that says sack instead. So I'm gonna go do that. Also, since I have my class list, I need to make my name tags for my desks and go ahead and assign kids to their desks, and then go through that curriculum, move it off, because like I said, tomorrow night is whatever it's called. it is what is it? It is open house. So I want my kids to be able to go to their seat. They'll find their parents will help them find their name on the desk, and their desk is going to have all the forms I need them to fill out. So I'm gonna get that started, get my clock hung back up somewhere, get my emergency procedures hung up on the wall, and then, oh cool, I have my, this is a bag that we all have to have if we ever, so let me put you up just in case it has my name on it. Okay, it does not have my name on it, it has someone else's name on it, but I'll still cover it. This bag is like our emergency bag, so if I ever go out for a fire drill, evacuation, anything like that, if we ever leave this room, for an emergency situation, I had to take that with me. I might actually also have to take it to recess. I don't know. My school in the other county that I taught at, we had to, but whenever I taught here last time, we did not. So I'll have to ask that. This is how the bathroom is looking, guys. A lot of you have said a lot about moving things out of here and not having anything in here, but I don't have anywhere else to put it. So I'm going to get some like little curtains and put around it. But we're gonna have a very serious talk our first week about boundaries and what they're allowed to touch and what they're not allowed to touch. And if they can't keep their hands off stuff in here and it gets icky, then they can't use our classroom bathroom. They will have to use the hall bathroom, which they won't want to do. So I still need to relabel those. Oh goodness, I'm just gonna have to start a list on the board because I've got a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it. So let's do that real quick. So here's our to-do list. We're gonna start from the top and just work our way down. Some of this stuff might be tomorrow because I found out we're not gonna get the whole day tomorrow. We're only gonna get half of it, so that kind of puts a damper on things, but you know what? Whatever we have to do, we'll do it. Not that concerned about getting all of it done, as long as, honestly, as long as this one, and this one, and the open house stuff is done by today, I'll be fine. The rest I can do tomorrow afternoon. I just want to get all the open house stuff and get the room looking ready. I also need to find out where to put this because it has glass in it now, and I don't want to put it just outside my door because I don't want anyone to get hurt. So got to figure out where to put that. But, well, that sounds horrible. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to get my laptop out, get my printer out, start that stuff, and I'll let you know whenever I have an update on that. And when I put we're just going to go ahead and put the clock up with you out right now because I don't trust myself. Oh, I need to change the time on it. I'll change the time on it later. We're gonna go ahead and put the clock right here. Oh, well, maybe we're gonna put the clock right there. Right there. Yeah, that looks, oh goodness. I'm breaking things, y'all. Okay, nope, we're not putting it there. Okay, let me put that right there. Put that back up there. Okay. Where are we putting this clock, y'all? Okay, clock's going on my small group table till I figure out where to put it. Okay, I'm gonna get out my laptop and get everything printed off that I need printed. So my name tags are all down. I'm now gonna grab a dry erase marker to write all of my little children's names on. I also realized that I got my schedule. Sorry, I'm watching Dear Girls Conference from 2022. If you don't know what that is, it's a apostolic conference that some of the girls I know from Tennessee started. It's called Dear Girls Conference. There's also an Instagram account, and it's all about uplifting and supporting girls and women in the ministry and just in the apostolic faith and their walk with God. So if you want to check it out, it's called Dear Girls. But I realized that my schedule was sent out from my principal. Our principal makes our schedule. We do not. So that means I can finally print my schedule, so I can put that up on the board as well and get that. So before I do that, I'm going to quickly go ahead and put all the names on my name tags with dry erase marker. The reason I'm doing it with dry erase marker right now is because the first week of school, they'll be having kids changing classrooms. Some kids won't show up, extra kids will show up. So just so that I can erase it if I need to change a kid's name, and then later on I'll do it with permanent marker. But for now we're doing dry erase. Let's go ahead and do it. That I was going to time lapse it, but then I realized I needed my phone to look at my roster. So I have all the seats done. I have one extra seat and then my happy desk. So we're gonna go ahead and check off a few things off of our list and move on. We've hung up our clock. I did that off camera right there. Print out name tags, lunch count, and crayon labels. Print lunch and breakfast. Did not do that. No. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hang my lunch count and crayon labels and then hang up the thing and see what else there is to do, guys. It's so much. Like, I'm gonna have kids in here in 2 days. Oh! Sorry, I'm trying not to show the names on the desks, but I'm gonna have children in here in 2 days. That's crazy. Obviously, it is the next day. You're gonna get a sneak peek of open house day. Essentially, I was here until like almost 7, and one of my teammates that was also here came in here with another teacher and said, "Brookelynne, go home." So they're like, "You have to go home and chill for a little bit." So I went home and then worked from home on my laptop. So when I get it in my head, I have to do it. Also, there's a huge pimple here. I tried putting some concealer on it. We're just gonna act like it's not there. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead. I printed off my schedule, and I'm gonna put my schedule up. So let's do that real quick. Schedule looks. I think I'm gonna add a piece of tape right here to kind of separate it, but as you can see, I don't know where my recess one went, so I just had to write it on one of the blank ones I had until I can get it printed off, which will probably be never. I'll probably procrastinate that, but it's okay. So this is how the room's looking. I'm gonna count this as Sunday night, even though it's currently Monday. We're pretty much almost done. I keep getting more curriculum brought in, which is so fun. Because I don't know like where to put it, but I am now going to go ahead and turn y'all off for the day and start my next day's video, which is, oh, the lighting just went, no, tomorrow's video, which is open house. So thank you so much for watching. If you're not already, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to stay updated on all the content that will be coming soon, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.